All right, today I'm going to go over the landmine and landmine row specifically here, okay? Just not to get too much in the minutia of it, I just want to, our goal here is to give you just some objective sort of physical positions to be in so you yourself can audit how you're moving. So, first things first, what I like to do in a lot of gyms, most any gym is going to have something like this that you're going to find for the lat pull down or whatever, some variation of it. It doesn't have to be exactly this guy, of course, but this works pretty good. You can use straps even, like a piece of rope under it, use TRX handles, whatever. Something that's going to allow you to get a good grip. Because you can, yes, of course, because we're going to go to a single arm row here in a minute, okay? But if I'm going to do a double arm, I don't want to interlock my fingers in row. I don't want my arms offset. Like, for me, I'm just trying to stay as symmetrical as possible, okay? So what I want you to, there's really only kind of I say a very common mistake made in this. It's going to be very obvious. I'm going to show you. We'll start with what not to do, and then like, hey, how do I objectively look at how I move and correct it? So, really simply put, is like, what's my foot position? Right there, where I'm in position to not only produce force but also manage force. That I know I have the best ground contact in this position here. So this position that I'm going to take, I call it like middle linebacker right before I'm going to tackle. So this position here, you'll see that my shin angle is similar to my torso angle as well. So I'm basically going into a squatted position to go get it, okay? So I'm gonna hold this position, this angle, and this angle won't be changing as I'm doing a lift, because you see people down here standing up and doing this number so often. They're driving with their legs to get it to their chest. Their arms are only actually doing this range of motion. This is squat. This is garbage, okay? So if I'm going into that deep squat, just like when I deadlift, boom. The ankle angle, my knee angle, and my hip angle don't change. And also this position, I always say, hey, this is where I fight from, right? This is where I shoot from. Everything is right here. So I'm taking this angle over that row position, okay? My elbows aren't out. When I row, I don't want to go into a shrug, okay? Lats stay down. And I bring the weight to my chest. This is actually a representation, just a visual. Actually, when I do this, I'll usually use 25-pound plates because they're smaller in circumference, because I want a deeper range of motion. And in this case, you see, it hits me in the chest. So this is a fine place to start, but a little smaller weight allows for a little bit more range of motion. But just the green is a good visual, so that's why we went with green. So again, good foot position allows for good ankle, knee, hip position, and a good range of motion, okay? If you find yourself having to stand up to do it, the weight's too heavy, okay? So maintain this good, I say upper body pummel position, like a fighter. Maintain that the whole time, and you won't have a problem with this at all.